Hey guys, so I finally got to filming a bath time routine with Alexandrea, and you will see how I do things different than most moms, but stay tuned to the end if you're interested in knowing why I use the chux pad method versus a bathtub. So the first thing that I wanted to mention is that I use these chux pads which absorb the water really well, and I normally only use one except for on hair wash days. Then I go ahead and use two, but that only happens twice or 3 times a week. So it kind of varies on the products we use. Right now we are on Johnson & Johnson baby wash and lotion. I actually really like this scent of lotion, which is the shea and cacao butter. So I do use 2 washcloths, one for soaping up and another one for rinsing, but apparently all of them were in the laundry and I only had one to use, so I actually had to use gauze. It's bath time. Pick yourself up. Toy. Bath time for baby. Wash your baby. Wash your baby. Wash your... Wow, Alexandria's washing baby's ears. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. I do want to mention that during this routine, I really try to take advantage of this time to practice what we are learning in all of her therapies. So for example, we'll do a lot of pretend play for special instructions. For speech, I'll just keep repeating and repeating the same words so she can learn the vocabulary and bath terms. For PT, I'll just let her do as much as possible for herself, like taking off her socks and picking herself up and getting into sitting. For OT, I'll do a lot of sensory play with the water and washcloths and lotion, etc. Very good. All the way up, all the way up. Since I start off with her hair, I will throw a towel over her body so that she'll keep warm. Put soap in your hair. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub. Alright, so once I am done rinsing her hair, I will carefully fold up the chux pad to make sure that the water is kept in, and I'll put it in the empty container now. Just got done washing her hair. Now we're going to move on to the face and the upper body. Again, I will throw the towel over her legs so that they'll keep warm while I work on her upper body. Take your washcloth. Scrub. Scrub. Wash yourself. Wow. Wash your hands. Very good. Wow, Alexandria's smiling. Water. Dip, dip, squeeze the water. Body. I usually put on a towel on her so she can be warm. I dry her upper body first before I begin to wash up the lower body so that she won't get cold. And that is why I put a towel underneath. When I'm done with the chux, as I'm finished with her upper body, then I can roll down and then she can sit on a dry towel. Alright, so now we're done with this. I'm rolling up the chux. All the water's in the chux. Sandra, you sit up. Go, 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 go. Very good. Alexandria got up all by herself. I'm going to let Alexandria pick out which outfit she wants to wear. Can you pick? Oh, you want the flower? Okay, good job. Alright, let's put on your undershirt first then, okay? Push, push, push right through. Very good. Put your shirt on, okay? Can you help mommy? Push, 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 push. Wow, Alexandria put on her shirt. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Oh my god. Like, filming just makes me kind of crazy here, but I totally forgot to put on lotion. But usually I do make her put on her own lotion, but I kind of forgot this step. Here, pump. Wow. Rub, rub, rub. Very good. Rub it on your legs. Put your pants on. Do you like your bath? Yeah. You feeling sleepy? Oh, she fell asleep, you guys. Sometimes this does happen where after her bath, she just feels so good. All right, so it is a couple of hours later. Alexandria did wake up, so if you hear her in the background, she is chilling, rolling around, making noise. Anyway, yeah, so that is how bath time goes down with Alexandria. I know that some of you are gonna be like, well, chux pads are a bit of a waste. Yes, I agree. But Alexandria does have hypotonia, which is a low muscle tone condition. For us, it just complicated things with using a bathtub. Let me backtrack. Alexandria was in the NICU for the first 8 months of her life. The whole chux pad method is the way they did things in the NICU because patients are usually, well, the babies were usually in bed 24/7, and that's how we just did things around there, and I kind of just got used to it. I was comfortable with it, and so I adapted that method to home. But when I did first come home, I did try to give her a bath the way most moms do, which is using a little bathtub, but it did complicate my life a bit more. Again, with her floppy condition, it was just hard for me to just scrub her down, try to keep her head up at the same time, and even taking her out of the bathtub, I just needed somebody else to help me out with that. I always felt like she was gonna slip out of my hands, especially when she was gaining more weight. It just got harder. I already have enough things to worry about with Alexandria's care. There's just so much that goes into her care that I just felt like I just really needed to simplify my life, at least in terms of bath time, for my sake and for my sanity. I just deferred back to the whole chux pad method. I just feel really comfortable with that whole situation. Well, what about a bath chair? We do have a bath chair. It is located upstairs on the 2nd floor, which we did try. Again, it made life a little bit harder because all of Alexandria's stuff is down here. So I would have to get everything that she needed, even her, take her upstairs to the bathtub and strap her down, which the whole strapping down, I felt kind of weird. Let me explain. When we were in the NICU, the only thing that I felt that I could do for my daughter, because it just seemed like she was always under somebody else's care, like a nurse's care or a therapist's care or a doctor's care. And there was only a few things that I could do for her on my own, which was reading and bath time. Those were the only things that I could do for her, and I really cherished those times. Bath time was like the highlight of my day. I literally had to wait all day. There was just so much going on during the day that at night when things were quieter, that's when bath time took place. It was just such a bonding time, such a special time for us that me having to strap her down in a bath chair, just wasn't special anymore. So for me, I just wanted to milk this whole chux pad experience as much as possible because eventually I knew that she was going to grow out of them. But you guys, I am happy to say now that she is stronger and now that she is able to sit up by herself, I feel confident that I am going to be able to sit her in the bathtub without a bath chair. I'm going to slowly transition her into that experience. I'm still going to give her a full bath here on the chux pad in the morning because that's when I usually do it. Before bedtime, I'm going to take her to the bathtub and I'm going to focus more on play, let her just have fun with the water, splash on it, maybe bring some toys and just make it a really fun experience. But in that way, both her and I can get comfortable with that whole bathtub experience because it's going to be new to me too. I just really look forward to it, and I also imagine myself in there with her because I don't know if I can just leave her in there. I just want to make sure that she's safe. So yeah, I think that's how it's going to go down. I think like either this week or next week that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this video, is because I feel like it is time, and I'm happy to share my future plans with you guys about bath time. Basically, the whole point is I use the chux pads now because it makes life less complicated, but my future plan is to take her up to the bathtub without a bath chair. So yes, we're looking forward to that. I'll let you know how that goes on future videos, or if I forget, you guys remind me. But yeah, if you have any more questions, please leave them down in the comments section. I think that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.